Hi there guys, my name's John from ActiveJR.com, and in this video I'm going to talk about my thoughts on the Garmin Fenix 6 or the Garmin Fenix 5 upgrade that should be coming next year. So the reason for doing this video is I put an article on my website about 10 days ago, and it's received a lot of traffic and it's received a lot of attention. Various different people have commented about the things that they expect or the things that they would like, and also lots of people have asked questions about my opinion or the information that is available at the moment. So I thought I'd just make this video, put it up on my YouTube channel, because I appreciate that people that subscribe to my YouTube channel may not visit my website, and I'd like to get people's opinions on this particular subject. So if you have got a question or a comment, please leave it in the comments section below. So let's start a debate about the Fenix 6 or the Fenix 5 update we expect to see next year. Now, one of the interesting things when I put the article up and look at the analytics data that I get from Google, a lot of the search terms are around Fenix 6 update or Fenix 5 expected update, or is it worth getting the Fenix 5 over the Fenix 3? Is it worth waiting for the Fenix 6 over the Fenix 5? So these search terms are being used quite often. So that's just to me, there's a lot of people that are either a Fenix 3 or a Fenix 3 HR user, or not a Garmin user at the moment, that are thinking of upgrading to the Fenix 5 but are a bit hesitant because the Fenix 6 may be coming in the new year. So quite interesting information. There's quite a lot of users that maybe have not made that leap to the Fenix 5 yet, that are probably waiting out to see what Garmin do in the coming year. Okay, so my personal predictions on the Fenix 6 or the Fenix 5 update is that we may not see a Fenix 6. It may just be a upgrade to the Fenix 5, just like they did with the Fenix 3 to the Fenix 3 HR. I expect Garmin to make an announcement around January at the CES 2018, which is the Consumer Electronics Show, which is in Las Vegas, and Garmin are set to attend that event, and just like last year where they announced the Garmin Fenix 5 series. In terms of general availability to the public, I expect it to be around March, April time, just like the Fenix 5, but they may surprise us and bring it in the first quarter of 2018. In terms of pricing, I expect the price to be around the same price as the Fenix 5 series. So in the UK, starting at about $499, and in the US, a similar price that it is now. And now the big question that everyone's asking, is it worth waiting for the Fenix 6 or the Fenix 5 update, or should I get the Fenix 5 now? In my opinion, the Fenix 5 is a really good device. It offers some real capabilities, and certainly in my opinion, it's a big upgrade from the Fenix 3. So in terms of features that I'm expecting to come with this update, first of all, I expect some sort of music integration to the device. Now, this may be a long shot, and I do think it's not ready for music integration until the streaming providers such as Spotify start working with the manufacturers a little bit better to create apps and services that work well in terms of the hardware and the software being combined to offer a great service. I don't think music on a wearable other than the Apple Watch or the Samsung Gear or something like that is really going to take off. We've seen with the TomTom Adventurer, the music integration, it's really clunky, and it's not something that is genuinely a good user experience unless you are using a streaming service or you're using such as Apple Music with the Apple Watch. There is a rumour that Garmin are going to bring out the Forerunner 645, which is going to have music support, but let's see how that pans out over the final part of this year. Let's see if that device actually does hit the market and how the music capability works with the device. The big update, I think Garmin will bring Garmin Pay to the Fenix update. They've already brought Garmin Pay to the Vivo Active 3, and it'll certainly bring Garmin Pay to a future high-end wearable from their product line. However, one thing that Garmin has got to sort out in order for Garmin Pay to be successful is their worldwide launch. Currently, it's only available in the US, and the UK, Europe, and the rest of the world is still hanging in the balance of when it'll be coming. According to the Garmin reps that I've been speaking to, it's looking like it's going to be 2018 before something happens there. So Garmin really do need to start pushing this in order for Garmin Pay to be successful. The other features, this is more of what some of the users on my website have put, is better GPS. With the Garmin Fenix 5X, a lot of people have complained about the GPS performance. I personally have not had many issues with it, other than when I've been in wooded areas. The GPS went a bit crazy. However, overall, when I'm on my bike, I'm getting good distances and good paces and all of those things that I'm expecting, so it's not really let me down. However, a lot of people, especially for trail running, are probably looking for better GPS performance with the new Fenix when it arrives later next year. One of the things that I would like to see is a better battery life. Now, currently the battery life is really good on the Fenix 5. However, for ultramarathon runners or long distance event people, they're probably wanting a better battery life in order to get a better performance out of their watch. So I think Garmin will be looking at that in order to improve the battery life to cater to those ultramarathon runners or them long distance athletes that need a long battery life in order to finish the event and be able to record it successfully. Now, one for me, it's purely down to aesthetics. It's the UI and menu interface. Now, Garmin traditionally do have a dull down menu and UI interface. However, with the Garmin Vivo Active 3 and with the Edge 1000s, they seem to be updating that. So I'd like to see a better user interface and a menu that looks more modern, and especially with improved graphics. This doesn't make any difference to how the watch performs, but it would certainly please a lot of people when it comes to the actual look and feel. So one final upgrade they could bring is improved maps. Now, in the UK, Europe and the rest of the world, you don't get full topo maps with the 5X. In the US, you do get full topo maps. At the beginning, when the launch happened, there was some confusion at what type of maps you got. Even the Garmin advertising said that you got full topo maps. So for those that are into hiking or for their outdoor sports where they're out in the hills, having topo maps and elevation data is really useful. And if you are into those sports, you have to rely on third-party solutions to download the maps, put them on in order to get them as topo maps. Now, I think this would be a great improvement if Garmin could bring full topo maps. It would maybe add a little bit more price to the watch, but overall, I think out of the box, topo map support would be really useful. Now, in terms of other map improvements, I think Garmin could also improve the round trip routing and bring the trendline routing capability that is featured in Edge 1030. So guys, thanks very much for watching this video. If you've got a suggestion or an improvement or a feature you'd like to see, please leave it in the comments below. I'm quite happy to have a debate. It'd be quite interesting to see what other users would like to see. And also, if you've liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. And also, if you're not subscribed, it's the first time around here, then please give me a subscribe, as it's really appreciated. It helps me with this channel, and it makes everything worthwhile to make these videos. So guys, thanks very much, and I'll speak to you all soon.